Feeding time for my guinea pigs. Just giving them some Romanian lettuce because they love it. Pregnant girls. Zora got pregnant by Daniel's Berryfield farm place, where he goes during school as an alternative learning by one of their male guinea pigs, and then the rest have been bred with Sky here, munching away on his dosage of Romanian lettuce. And then in here we have Curly and Twiglet, who are Stripe there. It's babies from the previous lot. Zora is Sky's daughter from the first lot, and that's the mum in front of her, Sassy, who is really heavily pregnant. Then you got Tansy here, you can see her bumps. And then we got Snowdrop down here as well. You can see their little bellies. If I've worked out correctly, they should be due between the next week. And guinea pigs can have the maximum of 7 guinea pigs, but I've always had the maximum of 5. And the minimum of 1, but I've had the minimum of 2, which is these 2 here. Their daddy is not with us any longer. He passed away after I had him neutered. Because I was trying to get him in with the females. And when he passed away, that's when I got Snowdrop there. Because I have a weird phobia of having an odd number of guinea pigs. So I have 8 in total, 3 male, 5 female. Now I'm just about to give them their doses of kale, which I kind of go bag through a day, which they love so much. I mainly get it from either Lidl or wherever I can get it. It's because the girls have the most, because there was 5 of them. Tomorrow I'll be cleaning them out because I'm on holiday and my husband will be watching after them. So I'll be wondering who will be popping first. So I'm just filling up their treat ball as well. I've done their food bowls. Their water bottles are fine because I topped them up yesterday. They're just having a good munch. I have to move the houses away. So I can actually see them all. So we've got 5 girls: Snowdrop, Sassy, Zora, Tansy and Sassy. And then we got Sky there. Sky is one of my first lot that I got for when I had got the boys, but for the kids, but of course they didn't. And then I wanted some babies, so I got 2 female, which was Sassy there. See how big she is, and Stripe because they're sisters. And then of course Sassy had 4 babies, which was Zora there, and then her brothers Spot, Simba, Sooty, all went to new homes. I just had to think then. Sooty and Simba went together, and Spot is with my friend, so I still get to see him. And then I put Sweep in with Stripe because she didn't get pregnant when I put her in with Sky. And then she had Twiglet and Curly, which that's Curly there. You can tell the difference between him because he has a brown patch beside him. And when he was first born, he was really, really, really curly. This was my hutch. I did sell it to my friends, but I had to buy it back because these two kept chewing these plastic sheets that I have for a pen. Because originally I had the whole pen along the full length of the shed, and the boys were all on top, like how Sky is. But of course they kept chewing and made holes. A good job I had spare. But this is the guinea pig shed. I've got my guinea pig cross stitches up there. I've done another one. I've got a spare cage. Let me flip the camera. And I've even put netting up to help block the sun out. And then I've got netting on the door to try to stop the cat coming in. And we've cut the door in half, so they've tried to stop the kids coming in. But I love my guinea pigs. We did have rabbits, but we sold them. And apparently I've had the phone call off the guy that bought them, and one of the rabbits has had a baby, which is not our doing. But I'll flip you back around the cat to the guinea pig while I'm talking, because I don't really like being on camera as much. The guinea pigs kind of calm me down due to my anxiety and my depression. When a family member or friend or my husband ring my phone, I always say Battersea guinea pigs home as a joke. They're just loving munching away there. And I can hear David yelling at the kids in the house. So guinea pigs can be pregnant for 52 to 70 days. I've done it on the maximum workout of 70 days, which should be round about Monday, the 23rd. That's based on the first day I put Sky in with the girls. I left him in for 4 weeks. And he should have, by the looks of it, he's got all of them. They might have 2 to 4. But Sassy looks the biggest because she was a big girl anyway. And of course Stripe had 2 last time, so she might only have 2 this time. I'm just hoping. You can see the bump there on Tansy as well as she waddles. But no, I had to pull him out early because he was bleeding on the back. I think the cat got in and caught him, and then caught his back again. But as you can see, they're just munching away nicely there. Don't think they like me talking as much. But no, I'll be cleaning them out tomorrow, so they're done, ready for when I go on holiday with the kids to my mum's caravan. Guinea pigs could last up to 5 years old is the longest I had, because I had about 20 guinea pigs before I found out I was pregnant with Daniel, and that's now be over 7 years ago, because he'll be 8 next month. And then when he was about a year old, I got 2 female guinea pigs in a cage that lived indoors with us. that I had to rehome them because I found out I was pregnant with Oliver, and now he's 5. And then after I've had Lily and Alex, we settled in, it's home, and I wanted guinea. Well, my husband wanted a cat, but couldn't get a cat from the RSPCA. So he let us have the guinea pigs. So we had 4 guinea pigs, which was Sky and Sweep, and then we had Spot and Coco. But I had to, because we was hoping they came all from the same person, they would live happily as all 4 of them. Then I had to separate the two boys. So Sky and Sweet went together, and Sooty, Coco and Spot went together. But then we had to sell them. So I just had to put pause again because my husband decided to want to talk to me. As I was saying, rehome Spot and that lot, we was going to try and rehome all the guinea pigs because we thought my son was having an allergic reaction. But in the end, we put them in a hutch outside and they loved it. And then that's when I wanted the girls. So I got a second-hand hutch, nice big one, and got the girls. Hansy's big bum. Lumped on one side. But that hutch fell apart, so that was like a waste of 30 quid. And bought a brand new one from Pets at Home. And then the small one that I bought brand new for 30 quid, single one, that started getting mouldy and horrible, so I had to split the new one up into double. And then when it got cold, we brought them in, and that was when Sassy had, when they were inside, Sassy had her little 4 babas, and then 3 of them, 3 boys, had to be separated when they're 3 weeks old, so they wouldn't mate. It's just nice sitting in here watching them eat. And then that's when I just, because originally, before I was buying new hutches, I wanted to buy a shed like the one I've got. But every time I went and bought one, and then as I'm waiting for it to be delivered, it got declined because they had none in stock. So I'd got my money back. So I had to go buy hutches. Then I bought this hutch, this hutch curly and that off eBay for 60 some odd quid, with the cover. And then I complained because as we were building it, there was some damage to it and that lot. So I got about £15 back for it. And then when, of course, went to put Sweet back in with his brother Sky, but they started fighting, so that's when I had to go and get this cage here. And then when, of course, Stripe had her boys, I had to go and get another cage to put them in, which I have currently sold. Because the lady from Berryfields had this pen idea that she had in with her guinea pigs, and I liked it, so I brought it. And then I brought some more to make it a bit bigger. And then we had a spare hutch. So, and then my son, of course, wanted rabbits because he liked walking the rabbits at Berryfields. But then when we got the rabbits and got them all sorted and that lot, they stopped looking after them, and it was left to me again. And then the hutch started falling to bits because they were chewing it badly after buying a brand new cover for it. So I sold them, gave the cover to the gentleman that brought gathered the kids the gardens back a bit more as well. And I just stuck with the guinea pigs and decided to breed them. Because originally I was going to put Sweep in with the girls. And then, of course, he passed away after having 2 days after having the snip to go in with the girls. But he's buried in the back garden. So that's, boys wanted us to keep his sons, so I kept them, and I'm glad I did, because they're the only reminder I've got left of him. I've always loved my guinea pigs. I've had them since I was a kid. Snowdrop having a bit of a scratch then. There you go, all 5 fatties there, what's it called them? Might have a cuddle with them in a minute. See how big their bellies are. I know I handle them with care as I normally do. You clever clog Snowy. Just gonna take some pictures while I'm talking. I said to David when he looks after the guinea pigs, you know which babies are which, they'll follow their mother around like a hawk, just like how human kids do. Are you and your picture talking? Taking? Hey? All 3 girls are huddling there. Gonna say hello, Sky? The reason why he's called Sky, my son decided to name him Scarlet after a friend at school. But of course, he's a boy, he can't be called Scarlet. So we turned him Sky. His daughter looks exactly like him and same fur. So, Zora, Curly, Twiggler and Sky are all, as they call the breed, teddy bear breed, because they've got coarse fur. Sassy and Stripe are smooth but with long hair at the bum, so I have to make sure they're trimmed at the back and groomed. And then Tansy and Snowdrop are just the basics, smooth coats. But I think Snowdrop looks a bit like a Himalayan, even though her parent, well, apparently her mum is like Zora's coat. Here's a cheese. Good cheese, mummy. These are all my fur babies. Now I do not have a clue what I'm going to do with this video. I might put it on Facebook or I might just keep it for myself. I'm just having fun time with my guineas. Just got to stock up on vegetables for them on Saturday, ready for when we go on holiday, so my husband's got enough to keep him going. You trying to get it out of the bell? Right, thank you if you watch this, and it's sorry if I do mistakes. I do lose my train of thought, but you can hear them having a talk at each other. Right, thank you again. Bye.